What's going on, guys? Good morning. Today is Sunday, June 18th, I believe. Maverick says hi. This is Robbie from the Pardomas. This is his dog. So Maverick comes everywhere with us when we travel. Is that gonna... It's telling me to put my seatbelt on. So this morning we are headed to Lakeview Belmont Park, something rather. We're holding a Pardomas workshop there. So we're very excited. So we're headed to the park now. I am eating a serving of oatmeal, protein, and 2 slices of turkey bacon are in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. And then later on, we're gonna head to the gym. This weekend was an awesome weekend so far. I, number one, absolutely love Chicago. The city is beautiful here. The weather's so nice, and I know it's gorgeous in the summer, so you Chicagoans, you have it good here, but I do not enjoy cold weather, and I came from New England, and I've lived in New England my whole life, so if I were to move back to a place that had cold weather, it would likely be Chicago, because I really like the actual city, but I'm a warm Southern California girl now, so. Oh, he's tired. I feel you, Mav. I'm tired too. So this weekend was awesome. I really liked watching everybody on stage at Junior Nationals this weekend. Emily ended up placing 3rd last night, so that's a huge, awesome way to start her season. That was the first show of her season, and her next show is going to be USA's, so we will be in Vegas for that. Very excited. Prep is going strong. I did bring my scale with me, but I didn't weigh myself this morning, but the last 3 days I've been around 117.4, 117.6 or so. I've been holding a lot of water. I've been pretty high stress. I didn't film at all yesterday because I was like incredibly tired and incredibly high stress. I know I sound happy and energized right now, but I'm honestly really not. So I'm trying to like force myself to smile and to be in a good mood, because I know that deep down I am in a good mood and I'm a happy person in general. But when you're on prep and you're feeling really depleted and tired, it's very easy to let those negative physical feelings turn into negative emotional feelings. And even just vlogging for me and explaining my thoughts right now, talking about it is helping me. So I'm trying to just like put those negative physical feelings in the back of my head and focus on the fact that I am a positive, happy person in general and in life. And I'm in Chicago and it's gorgeous out and the weather's nice. It's incredibly difficult to not focus on those negative feelings and those feelings of fatigue and the feelings of being tired and the feelings of being anxious. Traveling, I've been up a little bit later. My brain's a little bit more foggy than usual, but I just have to take those things with a grain of salt. This prep is my choice, so I have no reason to actually sit and complain, but just keeping it real with you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you 100% the whole entire time. I told you guys that we're gonna start feeling the grind a little bit more, and here we are. So the grind is happening. I'm feeling it a little bit more, but as to be expected. So I'm gonna go ahead and check you guys in the next clip. I'm gonna eat that meal right there because I am freaking starving. It's about 8:30 p.m. here on this Sunday night in Chicago. Tonight is our last night in Chicago, and we spent the entire day doing the Pardomas workshop. The location that we were at today was amazing. It was called Lakeview Park, I believe. Our workshop was so fun. Every single time I do a workshop, it honestly just reminds me why I started this. I like meeting people, I like motivating people, I like encouraging people, I like talking to people one-on-one, and the workshops allow us to do that in person, face-to-face with you guys. The whole reason why we're traveling so much is because we're doing these workshops all around the country. The workshops themselves are what we're traveling for. Those workshops are what we created our job to be. So one of my jobs personally is to lead these workshops, and traveling around the country during prep is definitely taking a toll on my body. I'm definitely getting a little tired. Not just a little tired, but I'll get into that in a minute. But I just wanted to finish up about the workshops quickly. These workshops are basically what I want to do with my life. Aside from doing YouTube, I like meeting people in person. I like motivating, I like inspiring, I like educating, I like instilling these thoughts and feelings into people. And doing it in person is even more real to me and more real to you guys than doing it simply over a video or over an Instagram caption or anything like that. The Pardomas is allowing us to amplify our goal in motivating, inspiring, and educating. So doing these workshops really just reminds me of why I started, and it makes me really happy. So if you guys are interested in doing any workshops, you can go ahead and go in the link in my description box, pardomsathletes.com, or you can email info@pardomas.com to find out where workshops are around you, how you can sign up, what the prices are, things like that, what the services offered are during the workshops. We would really like to meet you guys, and we would really like to have you at one of our workshops. So moving on from there, I just want to explain something quickly that I've been dealing with over the last few days. The last few days I've been traveling and I'm on prep, and like I told you guys before I left, I'm back on my poverty macros. Typically, I would be able to kind of combat the feelings of negativity, the feelings of low energy, things like that. But with the traveling, it's really hot here. I haven't gotten as much sleep as I typically do. I've been kind of running around doing a lot of different things for a lot of different people. Over the last few days, I think I've struggled the most that I've struggled in like months. I typically try to promote a feeling of positivity, and I try to shed a positive light upon your guys' lives, and that's how I like to live my life, just by simply like changing my mindset, realizing that what I'm dealing with is probably not that serious, and then trying to find a solution to whatever the actual issue is, and then moving forward and changing my mindset in order to fix my stress levels. But this weekend, I honestly struggled so much. I can't even explain to you guys how badly I could not get out of the whole like negative perpetuating thoughts of like sadness and anxiety and stress, and like I couldn't get out of my own head this weekend. I could not do it. I tried really hard. Even at night, I tried to like remind myself in the morning, like, okay, tomorrow's a new day, and even though I feel terrible right now, tomorrow's a new day. And like in the morning, this morning I woke up and I was still feeling that way. I haven't even like picked up my camera to vlog very often over the last 2 days or so, and it's been really kind of like laying on me whether or not I should talk about this or whether or not I should do a video about this, because I haven't done like a sit down video in a while where I just simply talk about a topic. Like, you guys aren't going to be seeing a workout in this video. You guys aren't going to be seeing me doing stuff aside from like the workshop footage and stuff that I had laying over this clip. But I just really felt like I'm so open and honest with you guys that I want to share every single thing that I'm going through, and this is something that you guys might be dealing with, and hopefully me discussing it can kind of help you. But I just want to talk about quickly how I deal with stress and how I kind of overcome that feeling of overwhelming anxiety, that feeling of not feeling like I can get out of my own head and put my negative thoughts elsewhere and remind myself of the positivity and getting back to like being who I am. This last weekend, like I told you, I was incredibly low energy. Like, I knocked out today when I got home. Like, I immediately curled up in a ball on that couch over there and like curled up in the ball and just passed out. Like, I knocked out. My energy levels have been incredibly low, guys. I've been tired, I've been kind of cranky. I've been like picking at like peanut butter and stuff because I'm really hungry. I've been traveling, so my meals have been a little bit more low volume than they typically are. So I've been eating like protein bars instead of like big filling meals, like big salads and stuff. So I've been very hungry, and I've been waking up earlier and staying up later in order to continue working and travel, and like it's just been a lot on me, and I didn't realize how much that affected my body and my mindset. So it really affected my mindset mostly. Over the course of the weekend, everyone was having such a fun time at Junior Nationals, and it was a really exciting weekend for Emily and for Emily Duncan and for Marie and for Brittany Brink and for everybody that I was like with. I was trying really hard to not be the negative Nancy the whole time, complaining about my issues when they had such an exciting moment ahead of them, you know? It wasn't until literally just now where I kind of got to sit back and relax and do those things that I need to do in order to relieve that anxiety and to relieve that stress. So the number one thing that I typically do or have to do when I'm feeling that overwhelming feeling of like I can't get out of my own head is rest and be alone. So tonight, Robbie, Emily, and I actually all got tickets to the Cubs game in Chicago at Wrigley Field, and that would have been a really cool experience to go to, but I simply I couldn't do it. I could not bring my body physically and mentally to go do something else. I need to be alone in order to recharge my brain, in order to recharge my mind. So I had to sit down and say, I'm really sorry. Like, you guys please go. I just need to rest and recover, and in order to push through the next couple of days of traveling. And we have another workshop on Tuesday in DC. We're flying to DC tomorrow night. In order to push through those next couple of days, I have to like chill tonight. That's my number one thing that I typically have to do. Kind of turtle shell, kind of get in my own zone, be alone. I have the apartment to myself right now, and it's like kind of nice. So the other thing that I really like to do is write things down. So I have this little like pen and paper here, and I spent some time just kind of like writing down my feelings and clarifying my thoughts a little bit. I've mentioned that in other videos, but writing things down helps me clear my mind and helps me clarify my thoughts and helps me realize what kind of triggered my anxiety and what I can do to move on from it. The third thing that I really like to do is to take a shower, do something good for myself. I took a shower, I put a face mask on. Thank you, Emily Duncan, for the Sephora face mask that you got me this weekend. You're so sweet. I use that and I feel so much better. I feel more clean. I kind of feel like cleansed, and that's something that I really like doing. It just makes me, like, taking a bath, going to get my nails done, going to do something for myself helps me relieve my anxiety and my stress. The fourth thing that I really like to do, typically I like to train or exercise or do some cardio to relieve some stress, but today was my rest day, and today resting relieved my stress. So like not having to go to the gym today was kind of big for me and important for me to just say I need to sit down and do what I need to do and relax. And tomorrow I'm gonna have a kick-ass workout. The fourth thing that I really like to do when I'm stressed out is to clean. So if my physical space is a little messy or a lot messy like it is right now or it was earlier, I like to just pick up and make sure that my kitchen is organized, my workspace is organized, and having that physical space organized helps my mental space stay organized as well. So the point of this video is to explain the things that I like to do to relieve my stress and to relieve my anxiety. And I know that a lot of you guys might be dealing with that as well. So through a prep, the main thing that I learn is how to deal with those things in a healthy way, in a healthy manner, and not just shove my problems down here, but to open them wide, remind myself what they are, remind myself how to fix them, and to like find a solution and push them, not to just push them down, but to like open them up and like make them dissipate. So I hope that this video helps somebody. I know that a lot of you guys come to my YouTube channel for positivity and for motivation and for inspiration in order to like feel positive. So this weekend I tried really hard to not be the negative person, and I didn't want to film on camera. I didn't really want to talk just because I wasn't feeling like I could portray that to you guys. So now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I'm trying to portray that positivity again. So here I am. I'm human, I make mistakes, I get to feel negative sometimes, I get to feel tired, I get to feel hungry, but I am just doing my best simply. So I do want to share these things with you guys. Staying open, honest, and transparent is something that's very important to me on my YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much for letting me share. I appreciate you guys. And to those who are still listening to me talk, I appreciate you guys so very much. So again, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you didn't like it, I'm really sorry. I know my YouTube channel is typically a little bit more exciting than this, but we're gonna have a fun day tomorrow, and tomorrow's gonna include some workouts and some cool Chicago exploring. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Thanks again for letting me share, and have a good rest of your day.